the definition of oppression, and I'd ask you to just refer to Google to help you out.
Before we even get started, man, listen, I'm so sick tired of black folks talking about this oppression nonsense. No black person in America is oppressed today. But I'm going to let her finish.
Oppression is the prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or control. That is the definition of oppression. And so as I sit here as a black woman who practiced civil rights, let me tell you the reason that my colleagues wanted to make sure you understood the same black history that your side of the aisle wants to delete out of classrooms is
Republicans are not trying to take slavery out of books in schools. What's happening in schools, in particularly blue cities, you have teachers that are teaching white children that it is their fault, that slavery happened, which is complete nonsense. Why would you teach a kid that slavery is their fault?
Use words like oppression. There has been no oppression for the white man in this country. You tell me which white men were dragged out of their homes. You tell me which one of them got dragged all the way across an ocean and
This is ridiculous. Now, listen, look. Now, this is the thing, right? Every person on this planet, it doesn't matter if you black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Korean, Indian, Native American, every person on this planet, ancestors were slaves. I don't know why black folks think and believe that we were the only people that were being enslaved, that we were the only people who were taken from where they live and brought to another place. That has happened all over the place. It's happened in Australia. It's happened everywhere. I really wish that us black folks would let this stuff go. Slavery happened, damn near 500 years ago, and we still talking about slavery today, slavery and oppression. If black folks were really oppressed, you would not have a library card. You would not have a driver's license. Hell, if black folks were still oppressed, hell, we wouldn't even know how to read. Let's keep it a buck.
at work. We are going to steal your wives. We are going to rape your wives. That didn't happen. That is oppression. We didn't ask to be here. We're not the same migrants that y'all constantly come up against. We didn't run away from home. We were stolen.
Oh my goodness, bro. Somebody please tell Jasmine Crockett to pick up a history book and stop watching these nonsensical shows that white men and white people had just went over to Africa and just had stole a whole bunch of black people. That is not what happened. Black people were already being enslaved in Africa by their own people. We were bought and sold by our own people. We were sold. They did not just go over there and just start rounding up black people. That's not what happened.
So yeah, we are going to sit here and be offended when you want to sit here and act like and don't let it escape you that it is white men on this side of the aisle telling us, people of color on this side of the aisle.
They go demonize the hell out of white men. Yo, white men, listen, look, I feel for y'all. I really, really do. I feel for white men, man. I swear to God. Y'all can't say nothing. Y'all can't do nothing. You can't say nothing about gays. You can't say nothing about black folks. You better not even look at a black woman the wrong way, or she gonna claim that you're racist. Y'all just getting it from all over the place, man.
That y'all are the ones being oppressed. That y'all are the ones that are being harmed. That's not the definition of oppression. You tell me the prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment that you've had, and we can have a conversation.
You could start with Exodus.
The final thing that I will say on this particular issue, two things. There is an article from The Guardian, and it is a little old. It's from 2021, so I apologize. But it said that back then, just 3 years ago, white men represent 30% of the population, but 62% of office holders. These are the issues that
What's wrong with that? I don't understand what's this thing that us black folks have with colorism. Listen, if these people are doing their job correctly and they are not making our lives harder, why does it matter what color they are? Why does it matter? It shouldn't it shouldn't mean anything.
we are constantly looking at and recognizing and trying to say, is this just? I can't even tell you how many white men have served in this chamber, but I can tell you that I am only the 55th black woman to be elected to Congress. And so when you want to talk about history,
I want for y'all to keep in mind that this lady is also worth $5 million while she's talking about how oppressed she is. And then she made a mention of DEI. DEI might be the most stupidest thing that I've ever heard of or ever seen in my entire life. DEI is racist as hell. Let's say, for instance, if there was a all black school or an all black company or an all black hospital, something like that, right? Do you think for 1 second that any black person in there is going to say, hey, you know what? We need to get some white people in here? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Like this video. And I do got to say this, major upgrades coming to the channel soon. I appreciate all of the subscribers that I have, and I definitely appreciate everybody who watches your boy. I'm out.